Hey guys, welcome back, or Bomb here. Welcome to another episode of Team Preview. If you guys don't know what Team Preview is, it's a series where you guys give me a team, maybe a team you want me to work on, a team you want me to judge, rank, or just a team you just want to see me use. And I edit it if I feel like it needs editing, give you advice. If it's a solid team, I just use it and have fun. Stuff like that. So today I got a team from my good friend Nathan. He's given me a team before. This one's a new team though. It's a UU team. And as I expected, 6 nicknames like I want. Remember guys, if you're going to give me a team, drop me some nicknames. But we got Time for Your Shots by Beedril. Beedril, of course, Swarm. Swarm looks good. Protect, U-turn, Poison Jab, Drill Run, standard Beedril. We got Big Boss Honchko. I don't know if you guys know this, but I absolutely love Honchko. Brave Birds, Roost, Sucker Punch, Pursuit. Very, very good moveset. If you guys, I'm going to just use this team before I ever give any sort of advice, see how it works. I have a couple suggestions, like maybe give him Superpower over one of these 4 moves. It really doesn't matter which one, except you want to keep Brave Bird and Sucker Punch, of course. Pursuit is really nice and handy, and Roost is nice and handy too if you want to heal up. So I don't ever want to it all depends on what your team needs for coverage is all I'm trying to say. But Moxie, max attack, max speed, all that good stuff. Goofy Goo, I love this guy's name. Sap Sipper Gudra, very nice, especially since he is running Dragon Tail, so that could always be nice. It actually makes a good core with Get Swole over here. But really, I'm not exactly sure if Sap Sipper is my favorite ability for this thing. Just because of the fact that the only person that actually is weak to grass in your team is Swampert. But this thing 4 times resists grass, this time resists grass by 2, and this thing and everything else is neutral against grass. So Sap Sipper is good for now. If you ever feel like speedy teams are taking advantage of you, and from the looks of it, they could be a problem. Aerodactyl could be a problem against your team because Aerodactyl can bop this with a rock type, flying type move, rock type move, any really heavy damage from Aerodactyl. Same thing here. Earthquake. Aerodactyl could be a problem, which is why I would suggest Gooey so you can slow down that speedy monster. But Sap Sipper would work for now. Dragon Tail for getting rid of some Pokestar. Berries, Sludge Bomb, Fire Blast, Draco. This is good. It has no sort of recovery, but that's what this thing's for. Wait a minute, no, never mind. I lied. But Get Swole, Swampert with Leftovers. It's a physically defensive Swampert with Earthquake, Scald, Protect, and Stealth Rock. 16 attack for that EQ. Pretty solid. Dam to avoid any sort of explosions. Scald's always a nice move. Protect for extra leftovers, and Protect is nice in general. And then you've got Pretty Flower. This thing's actually really interesting. Calm Mind, Moonblast, Synthesis, Aromatherapy. It's what you expect. This is a pretty good fairy set. You essentially just want to make him bold, max HP, max defense, and you're going to be bulky and sweep with Moonblast. Very good. I like this a lot. It goes pretty well with him because he has Fire Blast. Essentially with this set, all you want to do is get rid of all of the poison and steel types. I like this thing. This thing is your main sweeper and it's a really good one. Biggest suggestion though is to get more Pokemon that can get rid of poison and steel types, and like Beedrills are going to be a huge problem for you, especially with Poison Jab. That thing will OHKO you most likely, if not two-shot you, and you will not kill it with a Moonblast. Not in one shot at least, unless you get a lot of Calm Minds, like 2 or 3. And then there's Flying Spaghetti Monster. Toxic Spikes. Love Toxic Spikes in this tier. Super useful. Knock off, Scald, and Rapid Spin. Great moveset. Physically defensive. I mean, it has a lot of special defense too, but a lot of investments in physical defense. Enough speed to outspeed important things. This is good. Let's just go ahead and find a match, and we'll see how this works. There's a couple things in this team that I'm not the biggest fan of. For instance, wait a minute, never mind. I lied. I like this team a lot, actually. For instance, for some reason, I thought this thing didn't have aromatherapy, and then I was like, oh, wait a minute. Yes, it does. Doesn't Heal Bell have more? Does this thing learn Heal Bell? Or is it just Aroma? It learns Heal Bell, but they're both 8. Anyways, we found a team, so let's go ahead and check it out. Ooh, Mega Steelix with Hippowdon. Oh, this thing is a straight up sand team, actually. Ooh, this thing's scary. I know this is not Mega because Mega is BL now. Let's see. Win conditions here. Swampert's going to be walling a lot of his team. And Swampert can Scald burn these things. Hopefully Scald... Oh, wait a minute. This thing's probably Guts, so you have to be careful there. Florges is going to have to take care of this somehow. Once we can get rid of this, we can actually sweep his team with Florges. We also want to get rid of these two, but those two are a lot less scary than Steelix over here. We could just start with Get Swole to get our Stealth Rocks up. He doesn't look like he has a Rapid Spinner at all, actually. So our Stealth Rocks would be there to stay, and that's probably the most important thing. Even though this thing has Magic Guard, whittling down things like Heracross, Drapion, Scoutland, I think is his name, is going to be pretty important. He started the timer, so let's just get to it. Hopefully there's no lag in this session. Ryan Queen. Hey, Ryan Queen. Let me tell him good luck. Good luck, my friend. Smile. Alright, so he starts with Drapion. He's going to get up his spikes. I mean, that's just a straight up Earthquake for me. I'm physically defensive too. I'm just going to go for Earthquake here. Just because he has nothing really to eat up an Earthquake. Everything takes a lot of damage. Hippowdon will get hit by Scald. I think it's 4 times effective against him. I think he's Steel Rock type. I could be wrong. This is the only thing that resists it, but I'm physically defensive. So this is actually a great start for me. Hey guys, if you like this series, be sure to drop a like and subscribe. I forgot to mention that in the beginning. Leave me your teams in the comments too. I'd love to get some more teams. I've been having the same like 3 or 4 people give me teams every time. And I like those guys. Nathan, Jonathan, the other, I don't know his username, his YouTube username. All I know is his real name. But yeah, you guys are awesome. Set up his Toxic Spike. See, that's a bad play because I have this thing. I can literally switch in that thing at any time. Now I'm going to predict him to switch. I want to get my rocks up just because rocks need to be up since he can't get rid of them and all. And I don't have a defogger, I have a Rapid Spinner, so it's going to work for me in the end. He has knockoff though, he's getting rid of my leftovers. Kind of annoying, but that's fine. There's no Wish Pass in this team. This team's pretty bulky too. So this team's it's like bulky offense. You have to just get in there and kill things. You can't waste your time doing other stuff. Because without Wish on a Pretty Flower over here, everything's gonna be taking constant damage. Okay, now I'm a little afraid of this thing being Flame Orb. Okay, I mean it's probably Moxie. I'm just gonna go for a Scald here, because like I said, I am physically defensive. I don't have leftovers anymore though, so I'm gonna have to deal with that. Once I can weaken his team enough and get rid of this Steelix, I could sweep also with look at that, 38%. I just ate that, and then the Scald is gonna kill because of the defense drop. Oh wait a minute, burn. No burn. Alright. 38%, I'm not a big fan of that. I'm going to go... He might be choiced into that. I'm going to go into Flying Spaghetti over here. Just because this will eat up the spikes. I'll resist the close combat. I have a lot of physical defense investments. Showdown's nice and fast today. Boom. 28%. He's choiced into that for sure. This makes me want to go... Well, I can't really set up with Pretty Flower. I would take this time to set up with him, but I can't do that quite yet. So I'm just going to go for Scald here. Like I said, this guy does not like water types in the slightest. This thing is Magic Guard, so even if I burn it, nothing big is going to happen. But it's nice. Look, he's bringing up the sand now. Scald, get a burn. No burn. That's alright though. I don't need a burn. Alright. So because I already got up my rocks, I think it's a good time to just sack off Get Swole over here. Because I do not want this thing taking in an Earthquake. There's not a lot of things in this team that like do well against a Hippowdon. So I'm going to try to stall out these sand turns with a Protect. And go from there. I don't want him having sand up. I don't like this residual damage. It's going to affect the majority of my team. So he makes a double into Steelix. I mean, that's not a bad play at all. I'm going to Mega Evolve because... Oh, I meant Mega Evolve. He's going to Mega Evolve. I'm going to Protect because I don't know of any setup moves besides Rock Polish that Steelix has. And Rock Polish really isn't that much of a threat to me. And he's got Sand Force right now. So this thing is a threat. Threat if I've ever seen one. I'm pretty sure I outspeed. I'm actually almost positive I outspeed unless he's running max speed. So I'm just going to Scald here. I could also Earthquake. I do have a lot more attack. Well, yeah, I do have a pretty good amount of attack as opposed to that, but a Scald Burn would be really nice, especially against the Steelix. And this thing has not a lot of special defense. I mean, sure, the sand... Well, the sand doesn't even help him because he's not a rock type. Alright. I got a Scald. No burn still. Iron Head doesn't even do that much, so I'm just gonna go for another Scald here. Actually, I can go for another Protect here. Stall out some more turns of sand. He switches into Heracross here. I'm protected. I'm just going to go for another Protect here. Just because I want to see what he locks himself into. And because my Protect failed, it should work this time. He went for Knockoff. He's locked himself into Knockoff. That's perfectly fine. Knockoff shouldn't kill me at this range. So I'm just going to go for another Scald. I don't have a reason not to. So I can copy paste this, I don't have to deal with it every time. Boom. Tankin', Scaldin', killin'. Alright, let's see what he goes into next. Probably his best bet is probably Scoutland. He might bring out Hippowdon again to get up the sand. I really like having Get Swole for the Protect, so I might try to keep him. Plus he's really nice. He's a really nice check to Steelix. Now, sand teams are really scary. Like, weather is really scary in UU. So, I gotta find a way to work around it. Okay, he goes for Alakazam. That's a good play. I could Pursuit Trap it. I could also Sucker Punch it. I'm a little afraid of him going for Dazzling Gleam. And he has a Sash. So, my best bet is to get some damage off on him first. Because I don't want to lose Honchkrow to a Dazzling Gleam. Which I don't think it would, but Goodra can tank up his attacks more. Alright, see, there you go, Dazzling Gleam. But I took only 26% from that stuff, so that just goes to show how powerful it is. I know he's probably going to switch here just due to that damage. I could go for Dragon Tail, just to phase out whatever comes in. I really don't have... Goodra can't really do too much to this team. He'll probably go into Steelix to get rid of, or so that he can resist my attacks. So I'm just going to go ahead and Dragon Tail here. Plus, Stealth Rock damage is always nice. We'll force him into an awkward situation. He goes for Calm Mind, so I'm very glad I actually Dragon Tailed here. And I got a crit. Sorry about that, bro. I didn't really mean to. I promise. This thing, I'm pretty bulky. I don't think this thing can do much to me at all. I think I can just Fire Blast and kill it, which this is a threat, so I want to make sure it's gone. Maybe I don't really feel like calcing. I would calc the Earthquake damage, but I'm not in the mood. Sorry if I die and you guys are upset at me about it, but I'm in a pretty good situation here, where all I have to do is to shoot another Scald, Fire Blast, it kills. I even outspeed, so that's good. I mean, of course I outspeed. All right, let's see what happens next. Thanks, man. Be sure to sub if you like my videos. Alright. Scoutland is next. Scoutland is scary. And he doesn't have Intimidate, which means he has Sand Rush, obviously. It's a sand team. My physical wall is dead. I'm just going to drop a Draco here. I could also Dragon Tail. But I'm just going to drop a Draco. I want to kill this thing. This thing could be threatening if I don't dispose of it now. So drop in the Draco. Ice Fang. Ah, there it is. Oh, and he froze me. Do I thaw? No, I don't thaw. Oh well, this thing's a sec. I don't know of any setup moves that Scoutland could learn besides Work Up, which I should be fine with this thing around. I could threaten it out with a Poison Jab. So I'm just going to sack off this thing because I don't need it anymore. I'm going to go for a Dragon Tail since I'm slower anyways. Alright, he goes for Return. Return kills, that's fine. I am going to go Mega Evolve right now. And just shoot a Poison Jab. Poison Jab will do a lot to everybody. Everybody's weakened now. Let me actually double check if Poison Jab kills. Let's see. Mega Beedril against Stoutland. UU Dog Rush. Poison Jab does 75 min, so I have a pretty good chance. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, I kill it. There's no pretty good chance. I'll just protect here. Because I am not in the mood to die to something silly. Does Scotland get like quick attack or something? I'm not exactly sure. Alright, he goes for Hippowdon. That's fine. I can just U-turn here. That's the joy of it. Do I have X-Scissor or U-turn? I have U-turn. Very good. I'm glad I have U-turn on this one. Alright, I'll U-turn into Honchkrow. I think Honchkrow should be able to kill it from this range. Hippowdon. You physically defensive. Ooh, that does a lot of damage to me, obviously. But let's see. Let's go back to this. Alright, I went to U-turn. U-turn to 36%. So, considering that's resisted. Is that resisted? No, it's not resisted. What am I talking about? I thought ground resisted bug. Oh well. I do want to keep Big Boss around just because of the Alakazam, because now I can just threaten the Alakazam. He has Calm Mind, so I can just Pursuit. Drapion, I want to keep. Ooh, Drapion might be a problem if I don't take care of that soon. But I have Beedril, so I'll be fine. I think I'm just good to sack off, get swole. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Maybe he'll set up rocks or something. Silly lag. Alright, so I go into get swole, he goes for Fire Fang, that OHKOs me. At this point, I'm pretty sure I outspeed it. I'm just gonna go for a Scald here. Because I don't really need Tentacruel anymore. Tentacruel doesn't do much at all, actually. I could also knock off its leftovers, but it does have Slack Off, and I'd rather just kill it now. And I'm pretty sure Scald will kill from this range. So I'm going to go ahead and just go for Scald, and if it doesn't kill, that's fine. He'll probably just kill me with an Earthquake, and then I can revenge it with a Beedril. So let's see what happens. Alright, Scald kills, which is nice. So I don't have to worry about Sand anymore. After these next 3 turns. He's probably going to go into Alakazam because that's his best switch. Go for a Psychic. If he goes into Alakazam, I should be good no matter what to go into Honchkrow. And then I could just Pursuit it because it'll probably go for Calm Mind. Or Switch. Which if it switches, that's good for Pursuit. So, oh, he goes to Scotland instead. Scotland's also a good play. I'm also defensive for this reason though. So I'm just going to go ahead and Scald again here. And then I can just sack Flying Spaghetti now. Sack him and then go into Beedril and just sweep the rest of his team. Oh, he has Retaliate. Oh man, this guy is a card. I'm just gonna go for Poison Jab here. I think Poison Jab should be GG. Yeah, I think so. I don't know of anything that will survive it, so I'm just gonna go for Poison Jab. Unless this thing has like extreme speed for some reason, which would be a problem. Oh wait a minute, I think Sand Rush. Oh yeah, Sand Rush. I forgot about Sand Rush. Ah, I misplayed so hard. That's fine though. That's fine though. I should still be fine. I can go for a Calm Mind here actually. He has no more way to get Sand up. So, oh, that's my phone. Let me just put that on silent real quick. And I'm going to go for a... I don't even think I need to go. Yeah, I'm just going to go for a Moonblast here. See? So I misplayed with the whole Sand Rush thing. I wasn't even thinking about that at the time. For some reason, the sun was gone in my head. Alright, he sacks off his Drapion here. To a crit. I don't think the crit mattered, guys. But yeah, it still looks like game to me. A return shouldn't kill. Oh, he might go for Retaliate with the Scoutland, which would be cool, I guess. Yeah, that's his plan. It's not going to kill, though. I'm max invested. Unless he gets a crit. Yeah, I'm just going to go for Moonblast here. Because once again, I do have Honchkrow for Pursuit Sucker Punch. Which I can just spam Sucker Punch. Yeah, see, Retaliate won't kill. So, boom. Scoutland's down. It's not becoming a closer match than I thought. I thought it was going to be a good sweep, but yeah, I misplayed with the Beedril. But that's fine. Oops. I thought I put my phone on silent. Sorry, guys. Alright, and then I just go for Moonblast here, unless he decides to go for Calm Mind for some reason. That should be game. Okay, Psychic, perfect. Now we go into Big Boss. Now it's a 50-50 here. Either he could set up Calm Mind or he could just attack me. Regardless though, Sucker Punch is my best play. I have 8 of those. I just spam it over and over again until I run out. Spam it 6 times. Usually my rule is spam it 6 times and then Pursuit on the 7th. Alright, but that's game. Alright guys, I'm going to go ahead and find another match and we'll be right back. Hopefully they're quiet. Alright guys, we're back. We got a Mega Sceptile team. This team looks pretty good too. I love Arcanine. I think this Arcanine's either banded or defensive. From the looks of his team, is probably banded because he's got a defensive Gligar, especially defensive Blissey, Magic Bounce, freaking Suicune. This is what you expect to see in UU, so I like it. If you guys can hear that noise in the background, I'm sorry. Can't really do much about it. Okay, probably my best lead, since he's going to probably start with Gligar, is going to be Flying Spaghetti or Tentacool, because I can Scald it, I can knock off pretty much anything. I'm not running Icy Wind. Icy Wind would have been great against the Sceptile. Sceptile is going to be an issue, so I'm glad that we have Sap Sipper on what's his name for now. I'm just going to go for a straight knockoff. I do not want this thing having Eviolite around me. Hopefully it just sets up rocks. It doesn't, I mean, I don't know why it would have Protect, but it can't Toxic me. It can Earthquake, but Earthquake won't kill. Alright, he knows. I'm going to knock off the Espeon, so I don't know why that was a good play to him. It's a Scarfed Espeon, though. It's kind of cute. I don't see a reason for it to go for Dazzling Gleam just yet. Hopefully he doesn't, but I'm going to go into Honchkrow. I don't think a Dazzling Gleam would kill Honchkrow, but Espeons are pretty strong, so it could. And I'm going to click Pursuit, just because he goes for Side Shock. Perfect. I'm just going to click, I don't know, should I click Sucker Punch? I think Pursuit would be better. If I can get rid of this Magic Bounce user on the switch, and I should be able to survive a Dazzling Gleam. So if I can get rid of this Magic Bounce user, that'd be awesome. So I could just set up my rocks without fear. That'll give 25%. Yes! Got it. 25% on this thing, damage on this thing. Damage on everything. I can't let this Suicune set up though. And now I'm at +1, which is great. The only thing that could really stop me right now is Gligar. Does Honchkrow learn Knockoff? I feel like Honchkrow should get Knockoff. Alright. Gligar. What can a Gligar do to me? I could just Brave Bird it. Let me see how much I can do against a Gligar. Gligar. UU defensive versus Honchkrow. UU murder, I guess. Let's see, at +1. Brave Bird will do 67%, and I do outspeed, so it's a 2-shot. I'm just gonna go for Brave Bird. I have no reason to not go for Brave Bird, unless he's running like Stone Edge, which I don't think they do. Oh, and it was a crit too. It didn't really matter, as we just saw. It's a 2-shot no matter what. Now I could go for Pursuit here again. I could also Roost here. I'm going to go for Pursuit. I think Pursuit would kill. Yeah, Pursuit will kill. So even if he stays in, Pursuit's going to kill. So I can get rid of this Gligar too. This Honchkrow is really proven its worth right now. The only problem is that it's not shiny. I love pink body Honchkrow. Alright, boom. Gligar's gone. Didn't even have to knock it off. That thing's a monster. Let's see what he goes for. He goes for Arcanine here. Probably runs E-Speed, and he's banded, so this is why he did that. That's gonna kill. I don't like the Stealth Rocks. I'm gonna have to get rid of the Stealth Rocks eventually. With E-Speed coming, I'm just gonna go for Swampert, because I should wall the Arcanine no matter what. So Swampert can set up the rocks. He'll probably go into Sceptile, which if that's the case, I'll just go into Goodra. Which, sure, it's not the safest thing, but I'm assault vested just for the Sceptile and like getting just dragon pulses. He can't learn Draco, so Sceptile will be nice. I mean, Beedril will be nice against Sceptile. I am just all over the place today. All right, so this will get up my rocks, and then he'll switch into Sceptile, and then I switch into Beedril. Hopefully he doesn't predict and just go for Dragon Pulse, but I don't think Dragon Pulse is a two-shot. Alright guys, this team looks really good. Alright, let's see. Giga Drain, boom. Raise that attack. Going for Dragon Tail. I could just kill it with Draco right now. I'm going to do that instead. I hope this thing doesn't crit. I don't think a crit will kill though. Also, yeah, boom. That's fine. You can do that. That did 19%. That did nothing. Let's go for a Dragon Tail. I also have Sludge Bomb on this thing, which is nice. It's super effective against that. Hopefully I can bring in... Oh, and with Dragon Tail, I can get rid of Suicunes as long as they don't run like Calm Mind Ice Beam. Which even then I have Assault Vest. But this is another thing. This is another reason why I'm 100% for having... What's it called? Having Wish in this team. Because this thing is going to be very, very important for things like Suicune and Sceptile, and you don't want this thing getting too low. So if I could make a suggestion is find a way to put Wish on this thing. Calm Mind's not really necessary on Pretty Flower in my opinion. Moonblast is nice, but there's a lot of things in this tier that resist Moonblast, and a lot of Blitzies in this tier who won't take a lot of damage from Moonblast even at like +6. Alright, against this thing I'm going to go right back into Get Swole. He can't really do much to me. I want to find a way to Aromatherapy, which my best bet would be against a Chansey. Or Suicune. I'll just have to find a way to do that eventually. I also want a Rapid Spin. He's going for Close Combat. Oh, good move. He's banded, definitely banded into that, so I'm just going to go for Protect. He's probably going to go for it again. Hopefully he doesn't switch here. Close Combat will not kill, so he actually might switch. But Protect is still my safest play anyways. He might know it's a roll. Because Close Combat will kill. Because I think that was min damage. Usually they do about 45%. Alright, he goes into Blissey here. So, I mean, I should outspeed and just kill it. I don't see a reason why I wouldn't. So, I am going to go for an Earthquake. He has nothing to resist Earthquake. Did I ever... I don't think I did. Alright, cool. He has nothing to resist Earthquake. So, I'm going to go for Earthquake here. He went for Wish. Ah, good play. Who's he going to heal up? He's probably going to heal up Arcanine here. I don't see a reason why he wouldn't. Nothing else is taking damage, so... I'm surprised he didn't Protect, but that's fine. Then again, he didn't want me to get back a lot of leftovers either, so I'm actually not that surprised. But yeah, this team is just being dismantled. This might be a clean 6-0. Chances are it won't be, though, because I'm going to have to sack something to a lot of things. Like Sceptile, for instance. I hope it's not a Swords Dance Sceptile. I'm going to Protect here, just so I don't die to Arcanine later. He's probably going to go for a Dragon move too, so I am going to switch into Pretty Flower and going to use that time to Aromatherapy, so I'm not poisoned on Beedril anymore. Alright, he went for Dragon Pulse. Boom. Predicted. He got his health back. That's good for him, I guess. I'm going to Florges. Giga Drain won't do that much because I am a Florges. Alright, Giga Drain did 27%, so that's good. So here, I'm going to go for a Moonblast. Also, I just realized that you can run Wish Protect on this thing over Aromatherapy. I mean, Synthesis. Or you could just run straight up Wish if you don't want to worry about doing Protect. Boom. Alright, now I'm going to spend this time going for Aromatherapy. This thing is fine because I still have Beedril to Dragon Tail it. So if it does just choose to Calm Mind, I mean, hopefully it's not running Ice Beam. But even if it is running Ice Beam, I don't think it'll kill. Yeah, he does choose to Calm Mind. Alright, that's fine. I could actually have a Calm Mind war with this thing, so I'm going to do that instead. Oh, he forfeited. Alright. I guess that's it. I'm just gonna go ahead. See, this team is good. I'm not gonna worry about finding another battle. I'm gonna try to shorten up my videos a little bit. Those were 2 solid battles, and we obviously won both of them, because this one I could have just swept with Beedril. Completely would have swept with Beedril. There's no Sand Force to worry about. So yeah, I'm gonna call that a video, guys. If you guys like this series, be sure to drop a like and subscribe. Share, tell your friends, get some more people to subscribe. I'm almost at 50 subscribers, guys, and once I am, if you see in the description below, there's a Facebook group in there called Wonder Room. I'll be doing a giveaway in that group once I reach 50 subscribers. Well, I'll get the admins to do it, because I don't think I'll have the time. But yeah, there's like 5 admins. 2 of them will do it. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Catch y'all later.